like 30 minutes of a live without my mic on, so now I have my mic on, so I need you guys to tell me if it's working. So, we were talking about Saturn going direct on Thanksgiving, and so Saturn wasn't going to feel like a regular Thanksgiving. It was going to feel slow, like time was standing still. But it meant that Saturn retrograde was over. So after Thanksgiving, now things are going to start to feel like they're moving forward and the obstacles are being removed. So I would love to hear from you guys if you feel like your obstacles are being removed, if you feel the energy starting to pick up now. Black Friday, Mercury retrograde, station direct. So now Saturn and Mercury are no longer retrograde. So we should definitely be feeling the energy shift of those two planets going direct 2 days in a row. So today, it definitely should have felt like an energy shift. Today, you should feel more energetic. Hey, I see there's a new person. Can you ask a question in the chat and I'll pull you a card? This actually just popped out for you. So is there something that you're waiting for? Oh, okay. So, oh, are you married, BH? Because the Emperor and the Empress are a divine match. They're like, yeah, so you and your wife are a good match, right? You guys were like made for each other. You complement each other very well. There's something about her needing to take care of herself more, maybe. Is she very giving and she wants to take care of everybody else? But maybe she could like take care of herself a little bit more. And so you're a hard worker and you have a lot of accomplishments, and she's very proud of you. But is there something, do you have kids that are leaving, like, that are like about to be adults, like leaving the nest? So you have kids that you're sending out into the world? That's what this card is, sending your ships out. How's your wife taking that? She doesn't want to accept it. She doesn't want to accept that her kids are growing up and don't need her because she spends a lot of her time taking care of them and doing things for other people. So it's almost like she doesn't know what to do with herself. Okay. So is it like your wife doesn't know what to do with herself now, though? Now that the kids are older and they might not need her so much. And I'm getting that she should really like funnel that energy into herself. But I also feel like there's some guilt there for her. Oh, you got the lovers. So that's like you and your wife again. And there's the angel in the background. So if your kids are like growing up and leaving the house and not needing you, you guys have to like kind of refine each other, right? So you guys are starting like a new era of your life together, but like you're being divinely guided by that angel in the background. Never restless. Is she an Aries or a Gemini? I feel like you're like that too, but I feel like you're more of like a slow and steady hard worker. Is she like a Virgo or a Gemini or an Aries and you're like a Capricorn? Oh, there's a second person. So if anybody wants to type a question in the chat, I'll pull a card for you. And they left. Okay. Can't keep anybody in here. Hey, can you hear me now? Is my audio working? Yeah, you are. Are you a Taurus? Can you hear me? Is my mic working? Do you know your signs? Your sign and your wife's sign? So here is her fast energy, right? So is she a Gemini? Just slow at typing. Do you know you guys' signs? Yeah, she doesn't know what to do with herself. And she might even take it out on you a little bit. Sorry. Yeah, but you guys are going. So this card is not a scary card. It looks like a scary card, but it's not. This is just about transformation. So with the kids, like getting ready to leave the nest and starting their own lives, like this is a transformation for the both of you. So you're both going to transform who you are individually, but you're also going to transform who you are as a couple, right? Because the dynamic is different. I feel like it's easier for you to adjust than it is for her. And you're going to have to like help her through that. Well, I have to just talk about you. There's nobody else here. Hey, how was your Thanksgiving? Did you notice any energy shift? Yeah. Did you notice any energy shift on Thanksgiving? Was it because Saturn was at a dead stop? So did you notice that Thanksgiving was like low energy, or maybe people... Hi! Hi, Mia. Ask a question in the chat and I'll pull a card for you. And I was just asking if you guys noticed an energy shift on Thanksgiving because Saturn stopped to station direct. So Saturn retrograde ended on Thanksgiving, but it was like dead stop on Thanksgiving. So I was predicting low energy, people being kind of like irritable, sensory overload, not wanting to be, in crowds around their family in big groups. Where do I start? Are we exclusive? So as you were asking that, this came out. So, do you feel like that person is kind of like saving you? And we have the Hierophant. I mean, this can be the marriage card. So, like, you guys are very passionate, but there's also potential for marriage here. Does that feel right? I'll keep shuffling for that. Are you guys exclusive? You guys want to ask, is Jonathan going to try and come back? Just had a card flip over. So is Jonathan going to try to come back? I got the Chariot. Bye, DH, thank you. So this is like he's going where he's going, right? I think he's gonna keep going in whatever direction he's going now. We've been seeing each other for a year, but we only hook up. Okay. So, and that's kind of what I got too, Mia, from the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands, it just popped back out. The wand is the D, and he wants to give you the D. For sure. but the Hierophant came out, right? So, and that could be like, it's about tradition and religion, and it can represent marriage, but it can also. But he's a non-committal player. Okay, if you know that, girl, if you know that, then you have your answer, right? Oh. Sorry, guys, my light went out. If you know he's a non-committal player, like, how is that not your answer? You don't need me to tell you that. You already knew that. Ah. Wait, that's someone else? Well, he has ADHD. He's got issues. Girl, you cannot fix other people and stop making excuses for him. Hold on. And you know what? These cards that come out, they can be for both of you, because you would be amazed at how it can be for both of you. Like, so my intention is to gather people like all in the same wavelength, right? So, and you guys are asking, what's Teresa? Yeah, so you guys need, you don't know what to do. I'm with love, because I wanted marriage and kids in the future. Yeah, good for you, Teresa. Leave him. Because you know what? That is what your intuition was telling you, and trust it. Trust your intuition and trust your gut. So you didn't know what to do, but you felt like you had a decision to make, so you did it, right? So she has the blindfold on. And when you shut down one of your senses, all of your other senses get heightened. So she took away her eyesight so that she could feel her intuition. She could feel the air on her skin. She could feel everything else, right? So maybe you need to like take some quiet time and like sit with it, but you already know the answer because you just told me the answer. You want me to confirm what you already know, but you already know, so trust your own. You know what I'm saying? Trust your own gut feeling, trust your own intuition, because you're not crazy. And it's like you wanna make these guys fit into this mold that you want them to be, but you can't change other people. So move on and like stop chasing a relationship and get comfortable with yourself and radically love yourself, radically accept yourself, and get to a place where you're truly okay with or without the guy. And then one will fall into your lap. I swear to God. All right. Any more specific questions, or is it just about these guys specifically? Because really, what I want to tell you to do is focus on your own healing journey and like forget about these stupid guys. If they wanted you, like when a man wants a woman, like they go after her. He told me that he likes me, but it's just the blocking on his part, which I totally get because I do it a lot sometimes. You do a lot. You do what a lot sometimes. Ask him, girl. Ask him. And if a guy blocked you, that's your answer. Because when a man wants a woman, like he goes after her, you text him a lot. Yeah. Okay. Mia, you have your answer, right? Because he's got a lot of options. He's got a lot of stuff going on, and you're not. Um, you're not like doing what he wants you to do, right? You're not just like, because what he wants you to do is to let him do what he wants to do, and you're giving him a hard time for that. Like he wants to do his thing. He wants to have all the options of all the cows, and he knows you're not okay with that, so he doesn't want to deal with that. Yeah, you need to let him go, girl. Let him go. This his priority. What's his priority? Yep. So so you have the opportunity to step into a whole new life, but you have to choose yourself. You have to get yourself out of these cycles where you're chasing guys that are running from you, right? Because when you're, yeah, okay, so you know the answer, right? If you're not his priority, then you're done with him. Don't even, like, ask me whatever question you want, but, like, stop even thinking about him to ask questions about him. Ask questions about yourself. Ask questions about your own healing, about your own accomplishments, where you can be going, how you can do better for yourself. So he's not worried about you, girl. He blocked you. Hey. Hey, Joe. So ask a question in the chat. Thank you. Ask a question in the chat and I'll pull you a card. But as I was just saying to Mia, like, girl, you know that you're not his priority. You have your answer, and you don't need me to confirm it, and you don't need me to tell you anything. That's your answer. That's your answer. Do you want to be with somebody that you're not their priority? No. Go figure out how to love yourself and accept yourself, and then somebody that loves you and accepts you will also come. Okay. So, oh, Infernos. So this talks about, like, waiting for your ships to come in. So you need to stop waiting. This is still for Mia. You need to stop waiting for somebody else to come in and make you feel good about yourself. You have to learn how to feel good about yourself on your own. And this isn't something you're just going to learn in one day or overnight. It's a process. It's a healing journey, right? So just start on the journey and commit to the journey. And, like, and don't tolerate people that are sneaky and do things behind your back, and withhold information from you. Because when you send the message to the universe that you're not tolerating that kind of treatment anymore, then the universe will send you people that are a better match to you. You still here, Joe? Who left? Joe, you still want that question if you're going to win that competition that you're a finalist for? Who do I still have with me? Hey, Mia. Yeah, girl, it's a healing journey, man, and because I've done it, right? Joe, you're still here too. Okay. So I'm still waiting for a card to pop out for you, Joe. Am I saying your name right? Are you gonna win? So he has the whole world in his hand. So just based on that, I would say yes. Yeah, you're not annoying, and but that's the exact kind of mindset, girl, that you gotta let go of. You're not overwhelming me. That's why I'm here. I'm here because I want people to ask questions. I'm here because I want to give people advice and comfort and community, right? Like, that's why I'm doing this. I want to build a community and people that can be there for each other and help each other heal and learn from each other. That's what this is all about. Because you know what? Like, I've been where you are. And I've, girl, you got the star. Joe, this could be for you too. There's only two of you in here, so these cards probably, like, you know, it would be amazing. It's amazing how these cards can apply to so many people, right? Tarot readers have videos where they're talking to, like, thousands of people, and, like, all of them find some kind of resonate with it, right? The star is your wish come true. Sorry, I was rambling there and somebody left. But the star is your wish come true. And I got this card years ago from a reader, and she told me that this means within a year your biggest wish will come true. Like, she said that reading me, and for me it was true. Within a year of that reading, my biggest wish did come true. Okay, so I'm gonna say it for you. Within a year, your biggest wish will come true, and this is almost always about healing. So there's something about not tolerating people like doing sneaky shit behind your back, right? Because that's happening. It happened. And you need to just have firm boundaries, because when you waver in your boundaries, people are going to keep trying you, right? People are going to keep trying your boundaries and testing your boundaries. If they know that your boundaries are always firm, they're going to stop trying you. So this is the Hierophant in reverse. So this is like, so upright, he talks about like tradition and religion and marriage even. So in the reverse, it's like you don't have to follow the traditional path. And is somebody chasing marriage? Because it's just, when you're chasing something, it's going to run from you. So you need to not chase it. Like marriage, I'm married, right? Marriage is a beautiful thing, but you can't chase it. When you're healed and when it's ready for you is when it will come. And you have to be okay with yourself. More than okay. You have to love yourself. You have to accept yourself. You have to be able to come fully as you are. And this is stuff I'm still working on too, guys. So I'm not like me too, right? And we got justice here. So it's like whatever you have put your time and effort to in the past, and you didn't get anything in return, like it's coming back to you. This is like balancing the scales, right? So you're gonna start seeing the rewards for things that you've done, good things that you've done, work that you've put in. Where like before in your life you felt like things were really unfair, it's gonna be balanced now. So all of that unfairness. Why is the person on my mind is still wanting to see me even though nothing's going to happen? Hey! Will your poetry book be successful? Soon be applying. Okay, will your book be successful? That's an exciting question. I love it. Alright, I hope card doesn't take forever to come out. Will your poetry book be successful? So the Queen of Wands. So yes, because you're passionate about it. And you're going to put your magic sauce into it, right? So she's the Queen of Wands, but she's the witch. So she's got the black cat familiar. She's got her magic wand, and like she's got the magic touch. So you're going to put your magic sauce in it, and you're going to stay committed to it because you are passionate about it. And I'm going to go ahead and say yes. Queen of Wands, yay! All right, looks like we have a couple more people. If anybody has a question, type it in the chat, and we'll see if a card comes out for you. Man, this is talking about either options or emotional overwhelm. And I'm leaning into emotional overwhelm. Can you ask that question again, Mia? What was the question? I must have missed that one. So this talks about emotional overwhelm, overstimulation, and holding on too tight. Listen, Mia, holding on too tight to someone that's got a lot of options. And emotionally, like, this is too much for you. So you guys can keep the questions coming. I'm not seeing any chats come up. Can you guys hear me okay? Because I just did like a whole video. My audio was not working well. Why is the person on my mind wanting to be in my life for this long, even though things are not going anywhere? So why does this guy still want to be in your life even if he doesn't want to commit to you? Girl, we got the Ace of Wands, right? You said that you guys like have sex regularly. You answered your own question. I'm sorry if that's too direct. I don't know how else to say it. We have Temperance, and girl, this talks about healing again, right? So, and there's something that you're like testing, this testing the waters, right? Testing the waters with something, but you're also healing. You're also like really psychic. Like, you guys already know shit. You don't even need me to be telling you the stuff that I'm telling you because you already know. But you like to have the confirmation, which I totally get, because I like to get confirmations from other people too. We all doubt ourselves. It's harder to read ourselves sometimes. But you already know. You already know the answer. So listen, you still have like a long journey ahead of you on your healing journey, but you're gonna get there because the crown is at the end of that long path. Like, you're gonna get there, but you still have a ways to go, but you're doing it. Like, you're already doing it. You're already putting in the work. You've already healed. You're not done. Listen, you're not done healing, because none of us are ever done healing, but you've done some healing. You've made some progress. You're already doing it. So we got the Ace of Pentacles. God's like, here you go. Here you go. Here's a new stable beginning. And you know what else? Like, this is God protecting you. So when people do spells, and I don't know if you guys are into magic or anything, but when people do spells, what do, right? They do the circle with the stars. They do the pentagram. It's protection. This is God handing you a new beginning and telling you, like, you're safe and you're protected. And this talks about, like, stability for the rest of your life, right? It's like, whatever life you had before this and the life that you're stepping into are not the same. The life that you're stepping into is, like, you're going to shed all these wounds and all these burdens, and you're going to be comfortable and you're going to be safe moving forward. It's all up here. You got to fix what's going on up here and not let the bad experiences of your past taint the beautiful future that you have ahead of you. Judgment. This is God sounding the trumpet, like, dun, 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 dun. God has an announcement, and it's like things that you never thought would be possible are going to be possible. But you can't stop working on it. I feel like you've stopped working. You stopped working on something. Is there something? What about the girl writing the poetry book? Have you stopped working on it? Because you need to be consistent. You need to keep up the momentum. Don't stop. So there was a time in your past where I've been getting this a lot. So maybe when you were a kid and maybe you had a sibling that, you know, the people that were supposed to keep you safe, and when he asked you out, the people that were supposed to keep you safe were not there for you. And there will be justice and there will be a balancing out for that. So somebody asked a question, will he ask you out? Let's shuffle. Will he ask you out? So we have the moon card. So this is major arcana, right? So this, whoever this guy is a really big deal for you. With the moon card, you're not seeing him clearly yet. So when it's dark out, even when the moon's out and you can see light from the moon, so you can see glimmers and shadows and, like, you can see a little bit, but you're not seeing as clearly as you would see in the daytime with the sun out. So what I want to say is, like, observe this guy and give it a little more time before you, like, really invest your emotions in him. Just feel him out a little bit more. And I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying you don't have a full picture of who he really is yet. Maybe you don't want him back. I mean, I'm not, whatever. This is what the card is, right? Maybe you don't want him to ask you out. Maybe he's somebody that would hurt you. Sorry, I know that's not, like, what you want to hear, but those are the cards that came out. Does anybody else have a question? Does that feel, Lydia, does that feel like it could be true for you? Mia, it doesn't have to be your last comment, girl. You can keep talking to me. You guys feel like you are having to defend yourself, or you're defensive. So if I offended anybody, I'm sorry. But I'm not good at being tactful. I just say things. I'm sorry. So this is like something you've been working on. Oh, girl, Mia. Okay. So this has been something you've been working on for a while, right? Like you've been working at it with this guy for a while. And like this is it. This is. Did you say he blocked you? This is like this. Whatever you've gotten from him is as much as you're gonna get from him. There is no more, right? Like this is it. This is the world. It's complete. It's complete. This is major arcana. This is the major arcana complete. Listen, you guys are finishing like a phase of your life, like one era, like one phase of your life is over and a new phase of your life is starting, right? Like I'm seeing it like so say there's like a crevice in the ground and you have 1 foot over here and 1 foot over here and the crack in the ground is widening. And you're gonna have to make a decision. Are you jumping into the new life or are you jumping back into the old life? Okay? Like you're gonna have to make a decision, but like the opportunities aren't gonna be here forever. You have to act now. You have to like, and by act now I mean let go of the past. Mia, you can sit here and ask about him all you want. you guys both dodged a bullet with these guys. We were together for a while and then we got separated. He does like me and I know that, and he gave me chocolate and brought me a chair. Listen, you guys are dodging a bullet with these guys. Do you understand? So maybe it was divine intervention that they're not around, because this is what it would have brought you to. When it's in the reverse, it's like you dodged this. Whether they're terrible guys or not, it wasn't for you. And there's something better for you. So I'm probably going to wrap it up soon. So if you guys have any last questions that you want to ask, get them in the chat. And then subscribe to me so when I do go live, you guys will get notified and you can come hang out with me again. Any last questions? Will he change, Lydia? No, you know why? Because he's a flip-flopper. So he might one day be like, oh, I'm super into you, Lydia, let me pay attention to you. And then the next day where is he? He's not consistent. And he's not going to change. That's just who he is. Lydia, come on, girl. You can't change other people. And you know that. Queen of Pentacles. You are just not valuing yourself. And I'm so, like, I don't want to sound harsh, but I feel like the best way to help you is to just really, really tell you how it is. You need to value yourself. And if he's not being consistent, listen, when a man wants a woman, he will go get that woman. Right? So if he's not going to get you, that is your answer. And you wait for the guy that comes to and gets you. He is avoidant. Yeah, girl, if he wanted you, he would not be avoiding you. Your self-worth. Get your self-worth. It came out again. You dodged a bullet. This is like, why don't you go spend some time with your girlfriends? And don't worry about if he's coming back around. He probably might pop up in his flip-floppy way, but he's not going to pop back up in any meaningful kind of way. And then when he does pop up to be a little flip-flopper, boom, boundary girl. Yeah. Yeah, I'll see if the card comes out for you, girl. You're asking for a guy's feelings for you, a guy that you know is with somebody else and that blocked you. Think about that for a minute. Alright. We'll see what we get. So we're getting wands, which is like passion. So yes, they may be attracted to you and think that you're beautiful. Um, but there's nothing here about love. Okay? And with the like that's the truth. And but you guys know that, right? You know that. You know it, but you don't like the answer, so you're gonna keep asking. It was for both of you. It was for both of you. You guys know your own answer, but you don't like your own answer, so you're asking me, and then I'm giving you the answer, and then you still don't like the answer. So we have the King of Pentacles, right? Like you guys need a man that is grown and stable and knows who he is and what he wants. And these guys are not. I don't know, Mia. You tell me, girl. So you guys need like a man, not a little flip floppy boy. Okay. And if you're really honest with yourselves, like they don't treat you that good. They don't treat. They're not always that nice to you, right? Yes. Yes, that's why we got the King of Pentacles. You need like some grown man energy. But you need to transform first. You need to go on your healing journey first. Because until you listen, I'm so repetitive, but you know what? Sometimes we need to keep hearing things before they really stick and sink in. You need to like radically love yourself. You need to radically accept yourself. You need to be comfortable enough to come as you are, and whoever likes you, and whoever doesn't, that's okay. And once you're in that space and you have that confidence and you have that self-worth and that self-love, that's when other people will value you. But you have to value yourself first. And it's a process, okay? You're not just gonna, well, you know what, Mia? I agree. If there is someone else, okay, yeah, don't date. Don't date for a little while. So what happens when you jump from relationship to relationship is you bring that same energy with you. You need to take a break in between because you don't want to attract the same kind of person. You want to raise your vibration so that the next person and the next relationship that you attract is on a higher level. You don't want to just do the same cycles over and over, right? You need to pause, time out, take a break, and heal yourself. Does that resonate? Like, does that feel right to you? Is anybody like, oh, that makes sense? Or are you guys just like, no, tell me about this guy? So we have the Wheel of Fortune, and this is a major arcana. You guys are having the opportunity to step into a new phase of life, and fate and destiny is going to take over for you. Okay? So you still have to show up, you still have to do the work, you still have to participate, but like your guides like are having your back and they're helping you and they're guiding you. This is the Hermit. Girl. Alright, what did I say? You need to stay by yourself for a little while. The Hermit, that's what the Hermit does. He stays by himself. Yeah. You need to stay by yourself. You need to do your healing. There is someone else. His name is he going to ask me out? Alright, Lydia, I feel like you're not listening to anything I'm saying. Maximilian, yeah, ask it away. But yeah, you guys need to stay by yourself. Look at that. Stay by yourself. Stay by yourself, stay by yourself, stay by yourself and do your healing, and then you'll attract a better partner. Yeah, Maximilian, ask a question. Ooh, career, okay. So I'm just going to shuffle for a second, and hopefully it won't take too long for a card to pop out. Oh, are you starting a new career? Are you starting a new career, Maximilian? Because this is, or are you thinking about starting a new career? Because this is like, do it. Do the thing. Take the leap of faith. And this is, we will be simple, yes. Well, no, it's giving you the advice to stay by yourself and work on yourself by your own choice, Lydia. Back to Maximilian. So, yeah, full card, new journey. If you're thinking about taking a new leap in your career, do it. So this might be something that you're new at, something that you might have to take some kind of courses or training, but there will be money in this and future in this for you. Oh, yeah. And, so this is about all your accomplishments. You're going to feel really good about this. You're going to be really proud of yourself. These are all his trophies in the back. So like boom, 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 boom. It's not just like one accomplishment. There's a lot of them attached to this new opportunity. If you take it and if you are consistent and work at it, you will be very proud of yourself. So, all right, I'm going to wrap it up soon unless anybody has any more questions. King of Pentacles, you guys want like somebody that's grown. And if this is Maximilian for your money's going to grow with this new career opportunity. This is the Magician, guys. Listen to me. You have everything you need to do the things that you want to do and be the things that you want to be, and you don't need anybody else. You don't need anybody else for that because you have it. To another roll soon. Okay, so my battery's gonna start to die. So will you move on to another roll soon? Lydia, yes. You started a job 2 months ago. Are you talking about this job or a new one? This one. I would say this one. If you just started a new job, that's the one it's talking about. This is like transformation, Lydia. This is like whoever you were before is not even going to look like the person that you're transforming into. And this talks about a payout. So this is like money coming to you guys, and more than you expect. Maximilian, yes, it is your new job, but if there's like an opportunity within that new job, take it. Do the thing. All right. One more question. Does anybody have one more question? So this is somebody being. Thank you guys. This is somebody scared to leave their comfort zone. So it's like he has the world in his hands, right? He wants to have all these experiences and he wants to conquer the world, but he's still in his castle. So you can't, yeah, Lydia, you gotta heal yourself first, girl. And you're not gonna like what I'm saying. You need to step outside of your comfort zone and heal yourself. You need to step outside of your comfort zone and get out of these cycles. There is no like quick, easy, overnight fix, right? You guys have to put in the work. Listen to me. What do they say? You guys are psychic on your own. This this is the High Priestess, and she's psychic AF, right? You like listen to me. You guys already know every single thing I told you in this video. You guys already know, and I understand it gives you comfort to hear it from somebody else, or even like you don't like the answer, so you're hoping that I'll say something different. And then even though I'm telling you the same thing that your intuition is telling you, you think of different ways to ask me and hope that I give a different kind of answer. Listen, you know the answer. I told you the answer. It might not be an easy answer, but it is what it is, and you know it, and you feel it in your gut. You guys are going to calmer waters. Like, it's going to get easier now. Listen, Saturn just went direct, okay? A lot of obstacles that were stopping you are going to start being And it doesn't mean everything is just going to magically happen. You still have to participate. Like, they're going to calmer waters, but this guy still has to, like, paddle the boat, right? He still has to put in some effort. He still has to participate. He still has to do the thing. But he's getting guided to calmer waters. And this is about, like, going on the adventure. Go find yourself. Get some new hobbies. Maybe get, like, a new style of, like, how you dress yourself, how you put yourself together, how you do your hair, what kind of friends you like, what kind of activities you participate. Like, go figure out who you are instead of worrying about if, like, some guy's gonna ask you out or some guy that treated you bad is gonna come back to you. No, go worry about yourself. And, like, that is so attractive to other people when you have hobbies, when you have your own interests, when you're pouring into yourself and focusing on yourself. The Emperor. Listen, you guys are the boss. You guys have more control than you realize you do, and you just have to step into your power. And don't give your power away to other people. Does that make sense? So, listen, we're going to leave it here, guys. We've been on like 45 minutes, and my phone's going to die. But subscribe to my channel. That way, next time I go live, you guys will get notified and we can come hang out again, okay? Like I said, this is a healing journey. So, like, let's do it together, right? All right, have a good night, guys. Bye.